Old adage, you make your bed, you lie in it. And I did for too many years in a marriage with an unaffectionate, abusive alcoholic. So at 40, divorced, I was the children's only responsible parent and had given up on ever having a good love life. When a former neighbor asked me out. No way! I was too busy and actually too scared and too embarrassed at that age to be inexperienced at lovemaking. But he pursued. He lived in East Cambridge, I lived in Harvard Square. It wasn't too hard to get together, but it took me months and months to trust him and to like him. And I liked him a lot because he was very funny. And he was also affectionate. We'd gone about as far as cuddling on my couch. Woo! But I knew that the time had arrived when he said, please come to my place. Yeah. And he gave me a key. So I had a great idea. I would surprise him and make his favorite soup. Turkey soup. So in my bike basket, I put vegetables and the Thanksgiving leftover frozen turkey carcass, and I rode over to his place, and I filled up a great big pot of water, and I stuck in the carcass and the vegetables, and I brought it to a boil, and then I took it down to a simmer. And while I was putzing around his place, I found a set of clean sheets. So I, with anticipation, lovingly remade his bed, which was a thick foam rubber mattress on a plywood base. You know that kind of bed. Then, when the fantastic aroma of turkey soup announced it was ready, I took out the bones and the meat, and I put it aside with the vegetables, and then I had this big pot of turkey broth. So I went to put it in his refrigerator. You know, if you do that and cool it, the fat will come up to the top. You can skim it off, and you can put it back in the solids again. But it was too big to go in the refrigerator. So I had another pretty good idea. I thought, cold, I need cold. So I went around and I tried to open every single window. Nothing would open except the one at the head of his bed. So I opened that window and I put the pot of broth on the windowsill to cool. Good idea, huh? And then I was standing at the kitchen sink, you know, cutting up stuff when I heard his key, and I didn't even have time to turn around before his arms were encircled me, and I leaned back into him, and his excitement was quite tangible. And I thought, no, I felt safe, sure, and very happy. But he didn't say a thing about the wonderful soup smell, but he went right into the bedroom, and he yelled back teasingly, I better shut this window if we don't want the neighbors to hear us. And I went, wait, and whipped into the bedroom to see the window hit the pot rim. It dumped over onto the bed, and all that greasy turkey broth just go through the bedclothes and into the foam rubber. With shock and old fear of retribution, I said, oops. And he said, exclaimed, he really exclaimed, oops, that's the biggest, messiest oops I've ever seen. And he started to laugh. And I broke into tears of relief there'd be no abuse, and of disappointment, because I had made that bed, but I wasn't going to lie in it.